Jaylen Marselles Brown, born October 24, 1996, is an American professional basketball player for the Boston Celtics of the National Basketball Association, NBA. He played 1 year of college basketball for the California Golden Bears and was named First-Team All-Conference and Freshman of the Year in the Pac-12 Conference. Declaring for the 2016 NBA Draft after his freshman season, Brown was selected by the Celtics with the 3rd overall pick. As a professional, he has split his time between shooting guard and small forward. Brown is a 3-time NBA All-Star and reached the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times with Boston. He helped the Celtics reach the 2022 and 2024 NBA Finals, winning a championship and Finals MVP award in the latter. High school career: Brown attended Wheeler High School in his hometown Marietta, Georgia. As a junior, Brown averaged 24.1 points, 8.2 rebounds, 4.1 assists, and 2.0 steals per game while leading the Wildcats to a 29-5 overall record. As a senior, Brown helped lead his team to victory in the Georgia High School Association GHSA Class 6A state championship. With 0.6 seconds remaining, Brown hit 2 free throws to give Wheeler a 59-58 win. More highlights of Brown's senior season included 28 points and 11 rebounds in a 76-70 victory over Harry Giles and Wesleyan Christian Academy, a 24-point and 8-rebound performance in a 61-40 victory over Malik Monk and Bentonville High School, 25 points, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists in a 75-65 victory over Ben Simmons and Montverde Academy, and 29 points and 15 rebounds against Huntington Prep. As a senior, Brown averaged 28 points and 12 rebounds while leading Wheeler to a 30-3 overall record. Brown won a 2014 FIBA Americas Championship gold medal as part of the USA Basketball Men's U18 national team. He was also selected to play in the 2015 McDonald's All-American Boys Game. At the end of his high school career, Brown was named Gatorade Georgia Boys Player of the Year, USA Today's All-USA Georgia Player of the Year, Georgia's Mr. Basketball, and the Class 6A Player of the Year. Recruiting: Brown was rated a 5-star recruit and ranked by Scout, ESPN, and 247 Sports as the 4th best recruit in the class of 2015, behind Ben Simmons, Skal Labissiere, and Brandon Ingram. Rivals ranked Brown 3rd in his class. On May 1, 2015, Brown committed to play for the Golden Bears at the University of California, Berkeley, under coach Cuonzo Martin and alongside fellow top recruit Ivan Rabb. Brown was heralded as an all-around prospect due to his athleticism. College career: Brown took a master's-level class in Berkeley's Cultural Studies of Sport in Education program during his first semester in college. Brown also gained some fluency in Spanish, stating a goal of learning 3 more languages by the age of 25. While playing for the Golden Bears in 2015-16, Brown averaged 14.6 points, 5.4 rebounds, and 2.0 assists in 27.6 minutes per game over 34 games. He had his best scoring games on November 27, 2015, against Richmond and January 27, 2016 against Utah, recording 27 points in each game. Brown had a season-high 11 rebounds twice during victories on November 23, 2015, against Sam Houston State and on January 1, 2016 against Colorado. On January 23, 2016, he recorded a season-high 7 assists to go along with 15 points in a narrow 74-73 victory over Arizona. Brown earned first-team All-Pac-12 honors and was named the Pac-12 Freshman of the Year. Professional career: Boston Celtics, 2016-present, 26-17 season, rookie season. On June 23, 2016, Brown was selected by the Boston Celtics with the 3rd overall pick in the 2016 NBA Draft. On July 27th, he signed his rookie-scale contract with the Celtics after averaging 16.0 points, 6.2 rebounds, and 2.3 steals in 6 Summer League games. Brown made his debut for the Celtics on October 26, 2016, in the season-opening 122-117 victory over the Brooklyn Nets, scoring 9 points on 3 for 4 shooting, while also adding 2 blocks in 19-plus minutes. In his first career start on November 3rd, Brown scored 19 points in a 128-122 loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. On January 27, 2017, he scored a then-career-high 20 points in a 128-98 victory over the Orlando Magic. Brown helped the Celtics claim the top seed in the Eastern Conference before helping them advance to the Eastern Conference Finals, where the Celtics lost to the Cavaliers in 5 games. Brown had a productive rookie season, with his role off the bench continuing to develop as the year went on. Brown averaged 17.2 minutes on the floor, 6.6 points, 2.8 rebounds, and 0.8 assists in 78 games and 20 starts. He was named to the NBA All-Rookie Second Team at the end of the season. 2017-18 season, sophomore season. During the offseason, the Celtics drafted Jason Tatum 3rd overall in the 2017 NBA Draft. The duo made their debut in the Celtics' season-opening 102-99 loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers on October 17, 2017, where Brown scored a then-career-high 25 points. On November 18th, he had a then-career-high 27 points and helped the Celtics win their 15th straight game with a 110-99 victory over the Atlanta Hawks. On December 13th, Brown had a 26-point outing in a 124-118 victory over the Denver Nuggets. He missed 2 weeks in March 2018 with a concussion. On April 6th, Brown set a then-career high with 32 points in a 111-104 victory over the Chicago Bulls. On April 17th, in Game 2 of the Celtics' first-round playoff series against the Milwaukee Bucks, he had a then-playoff career-high 30 points in helping Boston take a 2-0 series lead with a 120-106 victory. At age 21, Brown became the youngest player in Celtics history to score 30 or more points in a playoff game. 5 days later in Game 4, he set a new playoff career high and scored a career-high 34 points in a narrow 104-102 loss. The Celtics went on to win the series in 7 games, with Brown sitting out of Game 1 of the Eastern Conference semifinals against the Philadelphia 76ers with a strained hamstring. He returned to action on May 3rd in Game 2, scoring 13 points off the bench in a 108-103 victory, helping the Celtics take a 2-0 series lead. 6 days later in Game 5, Brown had 24 points during a narrow 104-12 series-clinching victory. On May 25th, in Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals, he scored 27 points in a 109-99 loss to the Cavaliers. The Celtics went on to lose the series in 7 games. 2018-19 season, struggles. Brown struggled to start the season, with the Boston Globe criticizing him for taking too many two-point jump shots and an overall lack of focus and discipline. After the Celtics unexpectedly started the season with a 10-10 record, ESPN's Jackie McMullen wrote that nobody disappointed the Celtics more than Brown. On December 6, 2018, Brown returned after missing 3 games with a bruised lower back and scored 21 points in a 128-100 victory over the New York Knicks. 2 days later, he scored a game-high 23 points during a 133-77 blowout victory over the Chicago Bulls. On December 31st, Brown had a season-high 30 points in a 120-111 loss to the San Antonio Spurs. 2019-20 season, breakthrough in October 2019, Brown signed a 4-year, $115 million contract extension with the Celtics. On December 28, 2019, Brown tied his career high of 34 points in a 129-117 victory over the Cleveland Cavaliers. In January, Brown narrowly missed being selected to the 2020 NBA All-Star Game. In the playoffs, the Celtics advanced to the Eastern Conference Finals for the 3rd time in Brown's 4 years in the NBA, following series victories over the Philadelphia 76ers and Toronto Raptors in 4 and 7 games respectively. They were eliminated in the conference finals by the Miami Heat in 6 games. 2020-21 season, first All-Star appearance. On December 30, 2020, Brown recorded a then-career-high 42 points, along with 5 rebounds and 4 assists in a 126-107 victory over the Memphis Grizzlies. On February 24, 2021, he was selected to the 2021 All-Star team as a reserve, his first time being named an NBA All-Star. On April 15th, Brown scored 40 points in a 121-113 victory over the Los Angeles Lakers. His then career-best season ended with only 4 regular season games left to be played, as Brown had to undergo wrist surgery for a torn scapholunate ligament in his left wrist. 2021-22 season, first NBA Finals appearance. On October 20, 2021, Brown recorded a then-career-high 46 points in the season-opening 138-134 double-overtime loss to the New York Knicks, while also setting a Celtics franchise record for points on an opening night. On January 2, 2022, he surpassed that career high, scoring 50 points, while also grabbing 11 rebounds, during a 116-111 overtime victory over the Orlando Magic. 6 days later, against the Knicks, Brown recorded his first career triple-double with 22 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists in a 99-75 blowout victory. On March 18th, during a 126-97 victory over the Sacramento Kings, Brown and Jayson Tatum each scored at least 30 points in the same game for the fourth time in the season and the eighth time overall, tying the record for the most such games with fellow Celtics Larry Bird and Kevin McHale, who also recorded 4 such games in the 1986-87 season. 2 days later, in a 124-104 victory over the Denver Nuggets, Brown and Tatum broke the record by both scoring 30 points with over 60% shooting from the field. On May 3rd, in Game 2 of the Eastern Conference semifinals, Brown scored 25 of his 30 points in the first half, while also recording 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 steals in a 109-86 victory over the reigning champion Milwaukee Bucks. 4 days later, in Game 3, he posted 27 points, 12 rebounds, and 4 assists in a narrow 103-101 loss. On May 21st, in Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals, Brown scored a playoff career-high 40 points on 14 of 20 shooting from the field in a 109-103 loss to the Miami Heat. 8 days later, in Game 7, he had 24 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists during a 196 victory, advancing to the NBA Finals for the first time in his career, and the Celtics' first NBA Finals appearance since 2010. During Game 1 of the 2022 NBA Finals on June 2nd, Brown posted 24 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists in a 120-108 comeback victory over the Golden State Warriors. 6 days later, in Game 3, he recorded 27 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists in a 116-100 victory to take a 2-1 series lead. The Celtics went on to lose the series in 6 games despite Brown's 34-point outing in the 103-90 closeout loss on June 16 in Game 6. 2022-23 season, first All-NBA team selection. On December 2, 2022, Brown recorded 37 points, 14 rebounds, and 5 assists in a 120-116 overtime loss to the Miami Heat. He sent the game to overtime by making a long three-pointer with 1.7 seconds left in regulation. On December 13th, Brown posted 25 points, a season-high 15 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals in a 122-118 overtime victory over the Los Angeles Lakers. On December 25th, he had 29 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists in a 139-118 victory over the Milwaukee Bucks. Brown and Jayson Tatum, 41 points, combined for 70 points in a game for the 8th time in their careers. On January 11, 2023, Brown scored a then-season-high 41 points on 15 of 21 shooting from the field and grabbed 12 rebounds in a 125-114 victory over the New Orleans Pelicans. It was the 5th 40-point game in Brown's career and the 10th time that Brown and Tatum, 31 points, combined to score 70-plus points. The Celtics were undefeated in those games. On February 2nd, Brown was named to his second NBA All-Star game. On March 6th, Brown posted a near triple-double with 32 points, 13 rebounds, and 9 assists in a 118-114 overtime loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. On March 13th, he scored a season-high 43 points in a narrow 111-109 loss to the Houston Rockets. On March 26, Brown recorded 41 points and 13 rebounds in a 137-93 blowout victory over the San Antonio Spurs. On April 15, in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference first round against the Atlanta Hawks, Brown had 29 points and 12 rebounds in a 112-99 victory. 8 days later, in Game 4, he and Jayson Tatum both scored 31 points, leading the team to a 129-121 victory. During the second quarter, Brown took off his protective mask he has worn since February due to a stray elbow from Tatum. On May 5th, in Game 3 of the Eastern Conference semifinals against the Philadelphia 76ers, Brown and Tatum combined for 50 points during a 114-102 victory. The Celtics reached the Eastern Conference Finals, where they lost to the Miami Heat in 7 games. 2023-24 season, first NBA championship and Finals MVP. On July 25, 2023, Brown signed a 5-year contract extension worth up to $304 million, surpassing Nikola Jokic's $276 million extension as the richest deal in NBA history. Brown became eligible for the 5-year Supermax extension after making second-team All-NBA during the 2022-23 season. On January 22, 2024, Brown recorded his third career triple-double with 13 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists, and 3 steals in a 116-107 victory over the Houston Rockets. On February 1st, Brown was named to his third All-Star game as an Eastern Conference reserve. On March 7th, Brown scored a season-high 41 points and grabbed 14 rebounds in a 115-109 loss to the Denver Nuggets. Later that month, he claimed that the 2023-24 season had been the best season of his career. On April 7th, Brown had 26 points en route to achieving 10,000 career points in a 124-107 victory over the Portland Trail Blazers. On May 21st, in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Indiana Pacers, Brown recorded 26 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists, as well as a clutch three-pointer to send the game to overtime during a 133-128 overtime victory. 2 days later in Game 2, Brown matched his playoff career high of 40 points during a 126-110 victory. The Celtics swept the Pacers in 4 games, and Brown was named the Eastern Conference Finals MVP after averaging 29.8 points, 5.0 rebounds, 3.0 assists, and 2.0 steals per game, while shooting 51.7% from the field and 37% from three-point range. During Game 1 of the 2024 NBA Finals on June 6, Brown had 22 points, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks, 3 steals, and 2 assists in a 107-89 victory over the Dallas Mavericks. 6 days later in Game 3, he recorded 30 points, 8 rebounds, and a playoff career-high 8 assists in a 106-99 victory. Brown became the second Celtic with 30-plus points, 8-plus rebounds, and 8-plus assists in an NBA Finals game, joining John Havlicek, 1968. Brown and Jason Tatum became the first Celtics duo to each post at least 35-5 in an NBA Finals game. They also set the record for the most 25-plus point games by a Celtics duo in postseason history, surpassing Larry Bird and Kevin McHale, 17. The Celtics went on to win the series in 5 games, and Brown was named Finals MVP after averaging 20.8 points, 5.4 rebounds, and 5.0 assists per game while being the primary defender on Luka Doncic. Career statistics, NBA regular season playoffs, college personal life. Brown is primarily a vegetarian and his interests include Spanish language, history, meditation, philosophy, soccer, and anime. Many have described Brown as an unusual athlete with many ambitions beyond basketball. Brown, who is African American, assembled a primarily African American advisory team prior to the NBA draft, but he did not hire an agent. Brown was criticized by some as too smart to play in the NBA, with some scouts worrying that he would grow tired of playing basketball and instead opt to pursue other career paths. At age 22, Brown became the National Basketball Players Association's youngest elected vice president. In recent years, he has spoken on the importance of education and technology at Harvard University, MIT, and his alma mater, Berkeley. In 2019, Brown was named as a MIT Media Lab Fellow, and he has since collaborated with the university to create the Bridge program, which mentors Greater Boston youth and high school students of color who are interested in pursuing careers in STEM programs. Through his work with MIT and his 7UA's Foundation, Brown has taken a strong interest in tackling education and income inequality, among other social advocacy initiatives. Brown has a YouTube channel where he has posted several documentary-style video series depicting his life during the season and off-season workouts. The first episode, FCH Do Pawn to E4, was posted on January 31, 2017. The video title refers to Brown's love of chess. FCHPO, which is also his Twitter and Instagram handle, stands for Faith, Consistency, Hard Work Pays Off. Brown is a practicing Muslim, having converted in 2021. In June 2024, Brown performed a pilgrimage in the form of an Umrah. Family and relationships. Brown's father, Marselles, is a professional boxer who is the 2016 WBU World Champion, the 2015 WBU CAM Heavyweight Champion, and a member of the Hawaii State Boxing Commission Board. His grandfather, Willie Brown, is also a former boxer. Brown is the cousin of former professional football cornerback A.J. Bowie. In 2024, Brown was accompanied by WNBA player Kizri Gondrezick during the Celtics championship parade and later to the ESPY Awards. On the latter occasion, Brown described Gondrezick as "my date." References. External links: Jaylen Brown on Instagram, Jaylen Brown on X, social network, career statistics and player information from NBA.com and BasketballReference.com, California Golden Bears bio, USA Basketball bio.